Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's 2023. We are going to get started. I hope you had a good holiday break. I hope you are well rested. And I want to begin our Unit 3 of our U.S. history. So our Unit 3 is on a story of freedom, American origin story, the colonial era to westward expansion. Pretty much that is telling us what is the story of American freedom? Why does that exist? Why is it that everyone wants to come here? And why is that idea so important? Um, Before you get onto this, you should have done your warm up. You're due now. In this unit, we will have 7 lessons. I may cut some of these lessons short, depends on time. The one that we'll be focusing on is, what does it mean to be American? Most of us are not American, and that is okay. But some of us are going to get into are going to start, filing up for residency, maybe signing up to be a citizen. And when you get into, especially if you're gonna get into the citizenship, they ask you questions, basically a U.S. history test. And what I want you to think is like, what does it mean? What does it mean to be American? Why? What's up with that idea? Um, by the end of this lesson, your exit ticket is that you are going to create a brochure of welcoming people into the US. So we're going to discuss many topics about the idea of what is to be American. And then you are going to create an information brochure welcoming people to this country. So I have the ranking American values. I have one in English, Spanish, and Vietnamese. I'm going to do the American values in English. You will also have the link to this PowerPoint, so you can follow along later with your own English. So these are the American values that are found in what we believe in. So we have achievement and success, productivity and work, moral orientation, humanitarian, efficiency and practicality, process and progress, material comfort, equality, freedom, external conformity, science and rationality, nationalism, democracy, individualism, and diversity. So all of these American values have their own significance. And so what you're going to do as you're taking your notes, you are going to read the values, and then you're going to decide, the values are at the bottom, you are going to decide which top 3 American values do you believe are in number 1 or number 2 or number 3. So American values, Americans like to think that we are a nation that, you're going to put your value there. Success or challenge, does this US actually follow this value? Do we do this, or is this still a challenge for us? Evidence, example, or proof, how would you support or defend this value? What proof could be offered? So let's say that I think Miss Torres' example, so I'll just put my example here. In my example, I would say the one that goes in the top, so let's see, achievement and success, personal goals. I would say achievement and success is number 1. As a major personal goals, right? So every individual has a personal goal. Does the US actually follow this value? Do we do this, or is this still a challenge for us? I want to say, from what I've seen, especially like on social media, I think it does follow. Evidence, example, or proof. How would you support or defend this value? What proof could be offered? Well, I would say that in many social media outlets, there are many influencers who are constantly sharing their success story from being poor to becoming a. So I tend to see this a lot, especially on TikTok, where a lot of like these social media um, outlets. So I mean by outlets I mean like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, or YouTube. There are many influencers who constantly share their success story, like I did this. If you reach this personal goal, you can come join me and you can become your own success, right? So that is what I would like you to do for this section. It's not a lot about me talking. Um, I will put down the definitions at the bottom if you need extra help. And that's your notes for today, okay, guys? Bye. If you have any questions, ask me.